What's really going on behind the scenes of the UFC? The UFC, known for its electrifying fights and larger-than-life athletes, is much more than just a sports promotion, putting fighters inside an octagon. While millions of fans tune in for the adrenaline-pumping matches, the real story often unfolds far away from the cage. In a complicated world of business deals, media manipulation, fighter management, and politics. The spectacle fans see is only the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a complex machine, where every decision is carefully calculated to shape the sport's future, maximize profit, and control narratives. At the heart of this intricate operation are the fighters themselves. Unlike athletes in many other major sports, UFC fighters operate without a union or standardized contracts, which creates significant disparities in pay and treatment. Top-tier fighters like Conor McGregor or Israel Adesanya can command multi-million-dollar paydays and hold substantial leverage over their career paths. Meanwhile, many undercard fighters struggle financially, often working side jobs to make ends meet. This uneven distribution has sparked ongoing debates about fighter pay fairness and safety, with calls for the UFC to implement better support systems or allow fighters to unionize. Matchmaking within the UFC is far from purely meritocratic. While rankings and win-loss records are important, other factors heavily influence who gets to fight and when. UFC executives carefully craft matchups to maximize viewership, sometimes prioritizing personality clashes or fan interest over pure sporting competition. Rivalries, whether genuine or manufactured, are often amplified to build hype. Promoters know that controversy sells, so fighters who can stir drama through trash talk or social media feuds often find themselves in the spotlight more quickly. Speaking of media, the UFC's control over its public image is highly strategic. Fighters are encouraged to build distinct personas and engage in promotional activities that keep fans hooked. Social media has become a battleground where fighters trade insults, tease upcoming fights, and build narratives that feed into pay-per-view sales. This manipulation of public perception turns the sport into a blend of real competition and entertainment, blurring the lines between genuine rivalry and scripted drama. Behind the scenes, fighter health and preparation are often shrouded in secrecy. Injuries can be hidden or downplayed to avoid losing lucrative fight opportunities, putting athletes at risk of competing unfit. Training camps are grueling, and fighters sometimes push their bodies beyond limits to meet fight dates. This shadow world of physical sacrifice rarely makes headlines, but is a crucial factor in the sport's unpredictable nature. The UFC's leadership, led by powerful executives, steers the entire organization's direction. Decisions on drug testing policies, global market expansion, and media rights deals shape the sport's growth. While the UFC has undoubtedly propelled mixed martial arts into mainstream consciousness worldwide, critics argue the organization prioritizes profit over fighter welfare and transparency. Controversial decisions, like the handling of failed drug tests or contract disputes, often spark backlash and reveal tensions between business interests and ethical responsibilities. Moreover, the UFC's relationship with its broadcasting partners and sponsors also drives many behind-the-scenes moves. Negotiations for lucrative TV and streaming deals impact scheduling and event promotion. Sponsors influence the kind of content produced and how fighters present themselves publicly. This commercial aspect, while essential to the sport's survival, sometimes clashes with the purity of competition fans expect. In conclusion, what unfolds behind the scenes in the UFC is a multifaceted drama of power, money, and image management. The fights inside the octagon are the most visible part, but the real story involves complex negotiations, strategic matchmaking, media manipulation, and the constant balancing act between business and sport. Understanding this hidden world allows fans to see the UFC not just as a fighting league, but as a highly sophisticated entertainment empire where every move is calculated to maintain excitement and grow a global audience. The cage might be where the battles happen, but the war for control and influence rages on far beyond it.